everybody, guys, what is up? I am driving to my parents' house right now, and the reason I'm driving to my parents is because we're gonna go up and see my grandparents today. This is gonna be fun. Sadly, Shelby is not going to be able to go with me. She is actually working today, but I'm going to go see my grandparents, who I haven't seen in about a month, so it's gonna be nice to see them, and I'm gonna show you around. So I hope you're able to enjoy, and if you are, you know what to do with the like button. So, I'll see you there.
Now, the reason I don't get to see my parents and my grandparents that often is because they both live a good distance. My parents 45, my grandparents 2 hours and 30.
And this is my old room. This is where I used to film Minecraft and stuff. It's really messy since I left. The last time I was here, I was sick, so chloroseptic. Here's all my old Coca-Cola signs. Well, they're still mine. They're not old, and they're still mine. But, yeah. I was a cool kid.
Yeah, no you weren't. But either way, it's a good drive, and I'm glad that my parents were willing to drive this time. And we are going to Calhoun County. It's on the other side of the state, so it's a good drive. It's a good long drive. So we normally go together. So that's always a nice thing. We see a lot of nice sights and stuff. Normally I'm sleeping, but I decided to film some things for you guys, such as my grandfather's property. This is my father's property. Sadly, my grandmother did pass away 2 years ago, so he is sadly alone, but still an awesome guy. I love this picture of him with a tiger, and my grandmother collected a lot of pictures, roosters, and some really random things. She actually made all those, and they had an owl, and it scared the crap out of me as a kid. Oh, but my father lived upstairs a spiral staircase, which, oh, I found it to just be beautiful. It was something I was always envious with my father having to be able to live upstairs, even though it's not well insulated. It's very warm. Now, something my father also had the pleasure of doing when he was growing up as a kid was growing up on a farm. Now, my grandfather owned this farm for the longest, then my uncles took it over. So, the cows are still there. There's even some coon dogs and a pecan orchard, which this is what that tree is. He's got many of those. But, like I said, he is sadly alone at the house now. We were able to stop by my grandmother's grave and be able to put some Mother's Day flowers on the grave. So it's been over 2 years now. But now we're at my mother's parents' house, and this is my grandfather's workshop with his 1953 Ford F100 and some good food. And this little one's name is Presley. She just came into our family, and she is the new member. So, you know, family comes and goes, but it's nice to be able to be there with them while you got them. So cherish those moments.